Greetings, owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles, and welcome to another awesome video of insane, unstable spoilers. Oh, lordy lordy. Some of these I've seen in advance, some of them I haven't. So I'm excited as hell to dive right into this unsanity. Let's do it. Starting out with Animate Library. 6 mana enchantment aura, enchant your library. Alright. Enchanted Library is an artifact creature on the battlefield with power and toughness each equal to the number of cards in it. It's still a library. If Enchanted Library would leave the battlefield, exile Animate Library instead? What? Sometimes the books hit back. Good God! But you could cast this and have like a 50 some odd power creature. Lordy, lordy, depending on the size of your deck. Put this in a Battle of Wits deck. Yeah! That's awesome. And the fact that it just gets rid of the library card, the enchantment, instead of you losing your library is awesome. This is so neat, and the artwork is incredible. It actually looks really cool and menacing. Sometimes the books hit back. Gotta hit the books. Oh, the books are hitting back today, boyo! Alright, very cool. What is the next card? The next card is Chittering Doom, 4 mana enchantment. Whenever you roll a 4 or higher on a die, create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. Oh, this would go great with that one wall that lets you do rerolls. One fateful night, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, they rose. Look at them all. My God, there's a fuckload of squirrels there. They're everywhere, peeking out on a tree, crawling down everywhere. So cool. Alright. Then we've got Chivalrous Chevalier. 5 mana for a 3/3 flyer, artifact creature Cyborg Knight. And when he enters the battlefield, return a creature you control to its owner's hand unless you compliment an opponent. That's awesome. I treat every foe according to the highest codes of conduct. Then I kill them. That's awesome. And he's got that big mustache that he's twirling with one finger. Or two fingers, I suppose. That's awesome. And his banner is a big thumbs up because he's a good guy. He's like, thumbs up, buddy. I approve of you. Stab. This is great. Clock Napper, what are you? 5 mana for a 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, choose beginning phase, pre-combat main phase, combat phase, post-combat main phase, or any phase. Steal that phase from target player during his or her next turn. What? That phase occurs as though it's your turn instead? Oh my God, what? So you can take your opponent's phase and have it yourself. So you could literally be like, you don't have a combat phase this turn. When your combat phase rolls around, I get to have a combat phase. That's so cool! Oh, and look at the artwork. It's literally, she's stealing the parts of a clock. I like this. This is really cool. And the art, I like the hair too. Actually, yeah, I really like this art a lot. What's next? Cog Mentor. Cog Mentor, 1 for a 1/1 flyer. 4 mana. Reassemble target contraption you control. Move it onto another one of your sprockets. Oh, cool! So when you first put up a contraption, you have to choose what sprocket you're putting on, but this guy lets you move them around. Cogs on cats, cogs on dogs, cogs on hats, and cogs on cogs. Song of the Cog Mentor. You know what? I really enjoy the idea of this just unicycle flying fat little robot dude who literally just runs around putting cogs on everything. That's what I do! Fun. Next, gimme 5. 1 white mana. You gain 1 life for each person who high-fives you in the next 30 seconds. Each player in a silver-bordered game who high-fives you gain 1 life. Alright, up high, to the side, down low, to the left, other left, over here. Offer high fives, don't hit people. That's funny. Oh man, this is going to be an interesting event. I love the fact that they incentivized other people. Like, this is perfect for an event because everybody in the game, whenever somebody yells out, gimme 5, everyone's going to have their hands up because it's going to translate into an extra point of life for the game. So this is going to be great. Have your hand up and try and grab your opponent's hand so he can't get a high five. Get that advantage. That's fun. Well, actually, I guess don't grab your opponent. Unless you're friends and you know him, then grab him right in the junk. Just grab him by the butt. Wait, what are we talking about? Maybe, oh, if you do that, maybe you'll go to jail. That's the next card we got here. 1 white mana enchantment. When go to jail enters the battlefield, exile target creature and opponent controls until go to jail leaves the battlefield. So it's an O-ring kind of effect. At the beginning of the upkeep of the exiled card's owner, that player rolls 2 6-sided dice. If he or she rolls doubles, sacrifice, go to jail. Ah, it's go to jail from Monopoly. That's how it works. That's how you get a jail in Monopoly. That's pretty cool. Monopoly's a shit game, but that's a cool reference. Then we've got Graveyard Busybody. There's a lot of text here. Let's take a little sip of the tea before we jump into this human spy. Does she have a clockwork eye? Is that a clockwork eye with a key you twist up? What? Okay, 6 mana for an XX. All graveyards are also your What? All graveyards are also your graveyards. Graveyard Busybody's power and toughness are each equal to the number of cards with flavor text in your graveyards. That's cool. You have to hang around the graveyard if you want to catch the talking dead. That is pretty cool. I like the fact that you own all graveyards. There could be a lot of fun things to do with this particular ability. And I enjoy the fact that this makes me think of Mary Poppins, honestly. The fact that she has an umbrella, it just makes me think that this is like a Mary Poppins who hangs out in graveyards. HandyDandy Claw Machine. I saw this one in advance. I love this card. This is so much fun. 3 mana artifact, 2 and tap. Create a 2/2 colorless homunculus creature token. It must be represented by a unique hand and 2 fingers at all time, or it ceases to exist. Early testing failed because the clones were all thumbs. Oh my god. This is really neat because if you notice it says a unique hand, but it doesn't say that it has to be yours. So you could just bring a bunch of friends to the turn and be like, you will be my homunculi if I get the rare. Or if you're sitting beside someone in a game, you could convince the person sitting beside you, be like, yo, hook me up, man. Come on, come over here. Be one of my homunculi. You only need one hand to play the game over there. I would do it. If somebody wants me to be their hand homunculi, if somebody needs a hand job from me at the unevent, I'm there for you, buddy. Hand job. That's what I'm going to say. I hope I get this card, because I'm literally going to turn to my opponent and say, yo, give me a hand job. All right, what's next? HotFix. HotFix! 6 mana sorcery. Man, I'm stoked about this unstable shit. All right, you have 10 seconds to look at and rearrange the cards in your... Whoa, the whole thing? At the end of those 10 seconds, if you're touching one or more of those cards, shuffle... Ah, there it is. Okay. You got 10 seconds to build the best draw possible, but if you don't manage to pull it off in 10 seconds, your time and mana wasted. All right. It's not a carpet moth. It's a feature. Not funny. All right. It that gets left hanging. 6 mana for a 5/4. Oh my god, he's got his hands out for hands up. What's your deal? When it that gets left hanging enters the battlefield, ask a person outside the game to high five you. If he or she won't, it that gets left hanging gains haste until end of turn. That's hilarious. Give me some skin. He's got a big flaming hand and light bulbs stuck in his head. What the hell? This is an elemental horror. Yeah, and it lives up to it. That's pretty crazy. And a fun idea. Masterful Ninja. 1 black and 2 colorless. 1/1. Haste. I love it. It's so masterful you can't even see it in the artwork. It's just an empty hall. Reveal Masterful Ninja from your hand. Masterful Ninja is on the battlefield and in your hand until end of turn. Wait. What? Hold on. Reveal Masterful Ninja from your hand. Masterful Ninja is on the battlefield and in your hand until end of turn. So you don't have to pay for it. And what the hell if somebody tries to unsummon and says return it to your hand? It's both. What? That's cool. Alright, and it's got pump. This is such a funky card. And it's a troll ninja. You're getting trolled, bitch. That's amazing. This card is such a home run. I wonder if he's actually hidden somewhere in the art and you just have to figure out where. Is he like that's fun, man. What a cool idea. Novelemental. Well, this is a novel card. 2 mana for a 2/1 flyer. Can block only creatures with flying. My grandmother had sold the rest of her jewelry long ago, but she left a particular necklace in my care. A golden chain bearing a raven-shaped charm. Okay. Oh, it's from Jane Eyre, but they've respelled Eyre like A-I-R. Alright, literary jokes. I get it. You got the Storm Crows. They're literary critics. They don't like what's going on, tearing pages up out of this book. Then we've got Phoebe, Head of Sneak. 3 mana for a 2/3. She can't be blocked by creatures with flavor text. That's fun. And for 4 mana, she permanently steals target creature's text box. What? That creature loses all rules text, flavor text, and watermarks. This creature gains them. That's awesome! And the flavor text says, this space intentionally left blank. But it wasn't, you dirty liars. That's so cool. Look at the artwork, too. That's pretty nutty, man. She's got, like, what, tentacles holding random things? I'm not sure, but that's really neat. Then we've got Secret Base. Tap to add a colorless to your mana pool, or tap to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast a spell that shares a watermark with Secret Base. You know, that's kind of... I mean, I guess if you could give more watermarks to Secret Base, that might be more interesting. The location of Sneak HQ is a closely guarded secret. Well, now that's amusing. The fact that they have a gigantic sign that says Secret Headquarters with multiple arrows pointing, and the keys right there in the door, that's funny. Skull Saucer, what are you? 6 mana for a 4/1 flying zombie head. When Skull Saucer enters the battlefield, destroy target creature and put your head on the table. Sacrifice Skull Saucer when your head stops touching the table. Yes! Nobody is ready for this kind of power. Nobody's ready for this kind of power. Nobody is ready for this kind of power. This is awesome. You have to keep your head on the table. I love retarded, zany nonsense. This is fun and actually would totally be useful in like the King Cube. You know what else would be fun to do? If somebody has to keep their head on the table, there's nothing saying you can't accidentally spill a little bit of liquid near their head. What's it gonna be? You're gonna get a wet face? Oh, gotcha! Next, Sly Spy. 3 mana for a 2/2. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, that player reveals his or her hand. You may choose a card from it with the longest name. Not you may. You choose a card with it from the longest... You choose a card from it with the longest name. That player discards that card. The Agents of Sneak. Serious, non-stop espionage and kidnapping. That's actually kind of funny. Serious. Non-stop espionage and kidnapping. That's cool. And is that a motherfucking goldfish with bat wings flying above it? And does he have like a bowler hat with a gigantic telescope lens placed into it, or is that a pair of binoculars? What the hell is going on in this artwork? This guy is nuts. I love it. What? Squirrel Dealer! What are you? 1 mana for a 1/1. A raccoon lizard bird. Oh my god. And he's got a jacket full of squirrels. When Squirrel Dealer enters the battlefield, ask a person outside the game, do you like squirrels? If he or she does, create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. You see that sheen on the fur? The glint in their eyes? Top quality. These are the real deal. Yes! Love it. Steel Squirrel. More squirrel love. Alright, 2 mana for a 1/1. Whenever you roll 5 or higher on a die, Steel Squirrel gets +X/+X until end of turn where X is a result. Whoa! So half the time, not half the time, what is it? 1/3 of the time when you roll a 6-sided die, this thing's going to get +5/+5 or +6/+6 till end of turn. Good lord, that's swingy. And for 6 mana, you can roll a 6-sided die. Not too shabby. Question. Where does a mechanical squirrel hide its nuts? A. In a bolt hole. Ugh. Oh my god. I blame this on Mark Rosewater, and I hate him dearly. Ugh. This makes me want to drink bleach. Next up, Suspicious Nanny. 1 blue, 4 colorless. Human Spy Rigger. Whenever Suspicious Nanny deals combat damage to a player, it reassembles target contraption that player controls. Gain control of it and move it onto one of your sprockets. Very fun. Afternoon, folks. Lovely day for a stroll with my authentic human baby. It's like a dead zombified baby, and he's got all kinds of crazy stuff coming out from under his nurse's outfit. That's hilarious. His nursemaid, or whatever you want to call it. That's hilarious. Is the card missing these parts, or is that just part of the spoiler? Guess I'll have to wait and see. What's the big idea? Well, let's talk about it. 6 mana for a 4/4. What is it? 4 and tap. Roll a 6-sided die. Create a number of 1/1 red Brainiac creature tokens equal to the result. Oh. Tap 3 untapped Brainiacs you control, and he's a Brainiac as well. The next time you would roll a 6-sided die, instead roll 2 6-sided dice and use the total of those results. Ooh! Ooh! That would be amazing. That would be amazing with the Steel Squirrel. God damn. That's cool. And look at him. He's got like the most insane, gigantic, like brain brain contraption that I've ever seen. You know, sometimes when they want to make someone look like a supervillain or really smart, they'll give them a big brain or a giant cranium. Well, they took that to the nth degree up on this guy. He's literally spewing more Brainiacs out of his brain. I guess the tokens are brains. So his brain is full of brains, and he spews out more brains, and he's got brains in cages and shit. Ha! This is awesome. Oh, Eartha! Eartha Academy Headmaster. Oh my god, look at this. His loyalty abilities. You have to head to AskEartha.com and click to see. I already did, guys, and it says you have to come back on the 8th to find out. So I don't know if what we're looking at is actually what's going to be printed on the card. Like, I don't know if when you get the card out of the package, it's literally going to say, head to AskEartha.com and click. I would not be surprised at all if that was the case with the unset. It'd be amazing if it was a randomly generated ability too. I cannot wait to see what this card will do. I absolutely love that they made an Eartha Planeswalker. It does kind of diminish my hopes that they're going to make an Eartha Planeswalker card in Dominaria, but they might. And oh my god, I just realized this is just Urza's head. This is Eartha the Academy Headmaster, because it's his head, and they have a big old crank in his neck. Ah, this is when he got his head cut off and he was part of the legacy weapon at the end. This is amazing! Oh my god. This is amazing. I fucking love this. Then we've got X. X gonna give it to you. Alright, what do you do? One blue and X. Nope, that's not right. One blue and black is X. As long as X is in X owner's opponent's hand, X owner may cast X and activate X abilities. That opponent can't cast X and plays with his or her hand revealed. Black and blue, put X into target opponent's hand. 5 mana, you may play a card in the same hand as X without paying its mana cost. Yikes! That's a slightly confusing wording that's gonna fuck people up. Okay, so here's how it works. You put it out normally, you pay 2 mana and tap it to put it into your opponent's hand. Once it gets into your opponent's hand, you then have the ability to use the activated ability of X from your opponent's hand. So once you manage to tap it and put it into your opponent's hand, your opponent has to play with their hand revealed, and then you will have the ability to pay 5 mana to play a card from their hand without paying its mana cost. And your opponent cannot cast X. So they have to keep X in their hand unless they can find a way to discard it or whatever. But they're not allowed to cast X, so they're stuck with it in their hand unless they can find another way to get rid of them. Now that is a fun concept. I really like that. He like secretly gets into your opponent's hand. What a fun idea. I love that they found different zones to explore with this. This is really exciting. All right, well that wraps up this batch of awesomeness. Oh my god, everything I see, I can't wait. And if you guys don't know, I did a video yesterday where I go over what you can actually get at the event that's happening in December on the 9th and the 10th. So if you want to see the cool gear that will be there at the event, head on over and check out that video because I lay it all out for you and I tell you a funny story about the previous event where I had a fantastic time. So thanks for coming by, my friends. We'll see you for the next one.
Hi everyone. Together, we are the 6th color of magic.
We the best magic!